Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button. Also, at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, we will be doing the Book of Mark Bible study, The Barren Fig Tree. Please join us for that. I'll have the link pop up at the end. Check the community tab daily. We put Bible verse of the day. YouTube is not notifying people and will not notify you because they hate the Bible and they hate the truth. So I'm going to show you some updates for today, some really key things going on. Here is a tornado in Indonesia. Pretty destructive.
Siun ganap ko rin. Kurang ganap, siun Pak.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
I could not imagine being in that car, seeing all that taking place. I got to scroll down a little bit more. There's a video down here as well.
Wah, kagaruda. Kaya bahan kagaruda, Pak. Angin puting beliung di kahatek.
I don't know if I'd be standing out there like that, man. I mean, those guys were like standing out there, just watching it form, just like there's nothing here. I have numerous things we're going to talk about that's happening in China, but before, here's some blasphemous stuff that's going on with the feminist preaching movement.
Beloved babes of God, for today's pride reading from the book of Sirach, chapter 43. Look upon the rainbow and praise the one who made it. It is exceedingly beautiful in its brightness. We're girls and we're priests. We just might slip a Dolly Parton or Taylor Swift lyric into our sermons.
We're girls and we're priests. We're going to remind you that the first person to preach the resurrected Christ was a woman.
We're girls and we're priests. Of course, we're going to have a liturgical Barbie in the children's ministry area with matching vestments.
We're girls and we're priests. We're going to match our nails to the liturgical season.
Girls and we're priests. Of course, we're going to twirl in our chasubles.
We're girls and we're priests, and we're going to tell you that, yes, girls can do this job.
Man, oh man. I tell you what, it just continues to get more blasphemous with the church as a whole, especially in, American and European churches. I have a few updates from things in China. So this was a giant hailstorm in China, and it ended up looking like this. Having fun with it, I guess. It is what it is. So, also yesterday, if you missed the update, there because of the cold in some of the parts, there is a lot of dead birds. Well, here we see on the upper half of China, now there is a sandstorm. So you see, like the southern half, as you see down here, we did this video yesterday. The southern half has negative 61 degrees, birds dying all over the place. Now, the northern half, they're having this severe sandstorm and reducing visibility to 330 feet, prompting people to have implement traffic control measures on the road. This video here, I'm not going to play it, but you can just see how orange and how hard it is to see. Um, but you got some places that have strong blizzards, places having this very, very crazy weather events happening worldwide. And as you see, some places are, they beat the record that was negative 60.7. They beat that record just a couple days ago, being negative 61.2. So they beat it, but that's weird. Sandstorms, hailstorms, snowstorms, all these in the same type of region. You got kind of like springtime event weather and wintertime weather, and it's just continuous crazy stuff going on. So we've talked about this. I was one of the first channels to bring it up. I do believe it was a year ago, but now it's getting worse. This zombie deer virus has mutated, and there's no contingency plans, and it can affect human beings now. Scientists are sounding the alarm on the zombie deer virus. I think it was about a year and a half ago when it first started to come out that they were catching it in elk and moose and deers. And now we're seeing Canada, Norway, and South Korea have this as well. So you have now 4 countries are having a huge outbreak of a zombie deer virus. And they're really prompting an alert on eating deer meat. Um, so, but now they're saying that this disease can affect human beings. Um, that's crazy because we're continuing to see all these pestilences grow worldwide. Now, before I get into the last part, I want to say tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're doing the barren fig tree. Join us for Bible study. It's going to be worth it. But first, I want to talk about this. Now, um, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but this was years ago in history. He said, "We will take America without firing a shot." Well, then years later, the Cold War started. A lot of people think that maybe this already passed. Um, I don't think, what this guy had said has really came to fruition yet, because I think we're starting to see that America is being taken out without a shot being fired, and is being taken out within the inside of this nation. And the reason why I bring that up is I've been sounding alarm on this for a while, guys, that we are now seeing nearly 7.3 million migrants have illegally crossed the southwest border under President Biden's watch, a number greater than the population of 36 individual states, as the study finds. Now, remember, I think it was 2 months ago, they were telling us that a lot of these people did not have families. A lot were from Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq. Some were from Lebanon. We've had Chinese and Russian immigrants trying to cross the border. And a lot of them don't have kids. I think it was just, a few weeks ago, like 20,000 Chinese. None of them had women or children with them. They're like 20 years old. They were strapped, not with guns, but they were stout. They were strapped, they were fit. So they looked like they were combat ready type of people. We are really entering a era where I do see us being taken out within. This is larger, as it's saying, than these states here, these 36 states. This is a huge population of people coming in to the country. And I'm not trying to get all patriotic here, but I am saying this is a very big number of people crossing the border. And we've had so many people in past history's time say that America will be taken out within themselves. And I can see this happening. America has pushed. 2020 was really bad. Matthew 24 says nation against nation. That is ethnos. They wanted an ethnic battle, and it didn't work out the way they wanted it to because they couldn't get certain movements that they were doing to really take off. So now we can bring a true ethnic battle by bringing in people across the border and starting. Now, I'm not one of those that say bear arms either. But why did they say to take away arms? Because if they do all this, they make the inside of the nation weak. And if you make the inside of the nation weak, look, strong men produce strong nations, weak men produce weak nations. We also see in the book of Corinthians, if you study the Greek words in 1 Corinthians 6, when it says effeminate stands for soft men. And it also stands for homosexuality as well, but soft men. And that's what we're seeing in today's era: soft men, soft leadership, soft all types of things, soft Christianity, to the point that we are veering away from the simplicity of the doctrinal truth of the Bible, that we are to love everyone. We are to speak the truth no matter what, and we are not to hold back the truth because it is the truth that sets us free. So Kanye West has a new album where he claims to be the new Jesus. I'm not going to go any farther in this. It's not the first time. He changed his name a while back to Yeezus. There's been a lot of things that are really, really blasphemous with the things this man is doing. So we continue to see these things grow and abound. We know that we are in these days where it's time to take our faith with Christ very serious, to walk that narrow path, and to fellowship. Do not forsake the gathering together. Guys, take heed to that in the book of Hebrews. That's why I'm imploring you guys on these biblical news updates. Please join us for Bible study. You don't know what you're missing when you get in with like-minded people, that we can all fellowship together and love each other and get into the word and edify and sharpen our iron so that we can be ready to go against the principalities of this world, all by Christ. So much love, and may God bless you.